really changed with that video.
That's when everything turned around for me.
Right.
Yes, no more hanging out on dark corners late at night, hoping for the kindness of strangers.
I thought you looked familiar. Now, well, can I ask, before I ask you some other things, where did your name come from, RuPaul?
Well, my mother and father are both from Louisiana. And Louisiana, Baton Rouge. So my mom wanted to name me, give her region. So roux is what you start a gumbo with. You start a gumbo with roux. It's basically lard and flour and seasoning. So that's how the roux part came, and she wanted, yeah. So
what a way to name a child.
Well, we're talking about hillbillies, Bonnie. So
I know but it's clever.
Yeah, it is. And well, she's
where did the Paul come from?
I don't know. You know.
The roux you can explain.
The roux I can explain. I can't explain the Paul, but she did proclaim that I would be famous from a very early age, and that's why I needed a name that was unique. So that's how it happened. But you know what? I should have changed my name when I got into show business because, you know, when you go to the gynecologist,
right.
You know,
yeah, anything you do,
your name is written down
right.
there, you know, and you're sitting up in stirrups, and you're like, oh, hi.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I'm RuPaul. Yes, yeah.
No.
That was a joke, ladies and gentlemen. You know.
The mayor of Whittier just passed out.
Yes, he did. Yeah,
now,
he did.
Oh, I got to show that picture of you. Speaking of the people in our audience, you guys, here's RuPaul as both people. Take a look. He's the Obamas. Now, you say drag is everything. What do you mean by that?
Well, whatever you get, I think you're born naked and the rest is drag, and whatever you put on after you... Yeah.
Good point.
You know, we're all playing roles, you know. Let me tell you this. The world is divided into two types of people. People understand that the whole world's a stage and we're all actors playing roles. And then there are the people who actually believe they are the roles they're playing. And those are the two types of people. And drag really is whatever you put forth after you get out of the shower.
Yeah, basically. It's no different than a guy with a ton of Brill cream in his hair and
sure.
hair overalls.
You know, and there are men who are drag queens. There are women who are drag queens, like, you know, Pamela Anderson and LaToya Jackson are drag queens. You know, men like Prince and Elvis and James Brown. They did that look to the limit. But in essence, we're all playing a role. And that's what the book is about. The book is learning how to really balance what you put forth and make it work for you in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Well, people do. They go a lifetime without that discovery, without that self-discovery.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, how long does this hairdo take? What's going on here?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
In fact,
you're standing on an upwind.
That's our sort of faux mohawk that Matthew Anderson did on me. His goal is always to do the biggest possible hair.
Right.
Because you know,
Bob Mackie of hair.
The
really.
Bob Mackie of hair. You know, I'm 6'4", so proportionately, you've got to do something that's going to actually
balance you out.
Balance it out.
Tell us about Drag Race, because we have a clip. Why don't you show the clip?
Okay. All right. Let's show the clip.
But you've got to tell us what it is.
Well, it's the kids are gonna the contestants are going to do. It's our Country Queens episode, and they're gonna try to figure out if they're eating chicken or what. Chicken or what? Chicken or what? And that's what we're going to see.
Okay. Or what? Here we go.
Howdy, racers. Are you a coal miner's daughter or just a boy named Sue? Well, either way, for this next challenge, you best pray that Jesus takes the wheel. And remember, no matter what happens, I will always love you.
So that was our Country Queens episode. We had Tanya Tucker on and Kathy and Jimmy, and it was the show was hilarious. Now, it's a competition reality show with drag queens. We're looking for America's next drag superstar.
Well, you obviously have an amazing sense of humor and a strong sense of self, which I think is a gift that you only have for yourself, but you give to everybody around you. Working It is in stores now, and RuPaul's Drag Race is on Monday nights on Logo. Thank you so much for coming.
I had a blast.
You're great.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.